guys. Welcome back to The Dish with Trish.
And Callie.
And Callie, but not a podcast anymore.
We're not a podcast?
No.
Why? What are we?
And sharing the news. Well, I've already shared it with the audience, but I'm sharing it with you. We got canceled.
Nuh-uh. You got canceled?
Yeah.
No, you're lying.
No.
Oh, well, you're joking with me.
No. I got the call on Friday.
You're not going to have a podcast anymore?
Well, no, we're not going to have a podcast anymore on the Apple. But guess what? The Dish with Trish YouTube channel still is alive and strong. And I'm treating it like a talk show, and that's fine.
Why did you get canceled?
I don't know. No, I know. I don't know the last 4
I thought you meant like I was like getting, the reviews were in I suck.
Maybe that's why we got canceled.
Shush. Oh my God.
Yeah, it was really sad. I was telling them, I was like, I've never been, I guess it's like the equivalent of being fired. It feels like rejection.
Yeah.
I was like, they called me and they're like, hey, how you doing? How have you been during quarantine? So we've been looking at our programming and it doesn't look like we have the budget to do your show anymore. I was like, first of all, you edit my show for an hour once a week. Like, what's
and
the
honestly,
budget?
You're doing it from your house, so there's no studio space.
Exactly. And I've literally my videographer. So once we get, and I booked all my own guests. I mean, not to shit on podcast one, they were great, but I booked all my own guests. I'm like, you know what? We're going to just keep it. I think I know a way to upload it still on iTunes. I just got to figure that out. So I'm going to just keep it going strong. And hey, if you want to advertise, YouTube, email link down below, TrishaPaytasYouTube at yahoo.com if you are interested in advertising.
I thought you were like yanking my chain.
No, I'm telling both of you guys on the See Mom's reaction what she says. I'm like, oh.
I am a little shocked.
I know. I was very sad. And actually, I was mad at Moses the day before, so I didn't know if I was going to talk to him on that Friday, but then I got canceled. I was like, I feel so sad. I want Benihana. So we just ordered Benihana, and I was so sad.
Oh, my God.
And he's like, you can still do it yourself. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I can.
Yeah, you want a brand on it. Screw it.
I know.
You're still the Dish with Trish.
Yeah,
right?
I get to, and they were like, and if you want to go to another network, we'll make the transition as seamless as possible. I was like, okay, well, you know what?
Because you know what? You do better on your own.
I've always said that.
You do way better on your own.
I've always said that by myself, I can flourish. I will find ads. I know Adam and Eve. What's up, Adam and Eve? If you want to sponsor, I can get my own sponsors for this. Honey, hit me up. I don't know any contacts over there,
Ooh,
but
I love
yeah.
Honey.
Well, I mean, that's the only ones they got me. And like the last 4 or 5 episodes, we had no, and plus I don't have to share it with them. It was like, I think it was like I don't know if I can say, I don't know. I think it was a big cut. I think it was like 60-40 or something because they're such a big podcast company.
That's so crazy to me.
Yeah, I got canceled. I know, it really does feel like being fired. I guess I've been so fortunate because I like work for myself, so I can't be fired. It's been great. So if I get low views, it doesn't matter. Adam and Eve has never fired me, knock on wood. They've been doing videos with me for even when I was getting like 50,000 views. Then I shot up to like 500,000, and then I was back to 50,000. Now I'm getting like 200,000. They've been with me, and they've been trying to, and hasn't fired me. So thanks, Adam and Eve, for continuing to sponsor. Not this one, but hey.
Oh my God, I'm still like, oh my God, that's so random.
It's so random because it doesn't cost.
It's like in the quarantine, like of course, like things are gonna kind of dip.
Well, it doesn't cost anything. I mean, it's literally like we had that one girl who like does the title and description. Basically, they just upload it to iTunes for me, and then they had like an editor who made it sound better. I don't know. Honestly, I could just do it. And I think I can. I think Moses is starting a podcast where he's like, I can just upload myself to iTunes with the hosting.
Oh.
So I'm going to try and figure that out. So anyways, the channel's
also,
still going strong.
You weren't getting, like, they weren't paying hourly for people to be here.
I think they were like, I think they pay them like hourly and then they like assign them to shows. So maybe they just like assign them to different shows or something. I don't know.
Because there was times that you didn't really need to have anybody here except for you and the guest.
Yeah, they were only here like twice.
Oh, okay.
Like, oh yeah, no, usually they were never here. And that's what I'm saying. I hired my video and videographer, my own editor. I started this channel myself. So we're going to just keep going. And I really like doing this. I don't know. I have like, I was telling on my vlog channel, this cross promotion, I was saying how I like talking to you guys. Like even because Moses was my guest. So now I have 3 guest co-hosts. It's you, Mom, and Moses. And it's fun because like you tell me more on this podcast than I've learned. So I was like, it's kind of fun. And once we have guests come back, like I'm still going to build a new studio in my new home when I move because I'm going to continue this and try and book guests. And
I think it's interesting. And a lot of people love it.
And once we're back at it, then I'll be able to get guests.
No.
Oh, the
Okay.
pitter patter. Really, Mux? He's so confused on how to get over here. Okay, he'll find his way. Come on. Okay. All right, good job. Now we have our co-host. You're okay. Just chill.
He's not going to chill.
He might chill. He was kind of like, look at him.
Okay.
All right, good boy. Okay. Oh, he just wants to be over here by the girls.
Okay.
All right, what's new with you? We have topics. We have the dish with Callie.
Did I tell them we didn't do a podcast? I moved into my own
yes.
place.
How is that?
It's so amazing. I don't have a couch yet or outdoor furniture, but oh my gosh.
You did it so
freaking love it.
fast.
I saw it on the 30th of August, and then July 1st, I was able to book movers.
Oh my
and
gosh.
I moved like in 2 days.
I know. It was so quick. All of a sudden, she's like, and I
Well,
moved.
I was trying to call you saying like that this is not going to work.
No, you're fine. No,
Are
I'm
you
listening.
sure?
I'm listening.
Okay. I lost my train of thought now.
You said you were trying to call me when you got the place?
Yeah,
Or-
I was trying to call you when I was like looking at it. I'm like, hey, I'm putting in an application, and on Friday I got like, okay, yeah, you can move in. I'm like, okay, perfect. Let's move on the 1st then. And so I got movers on the 30th. The next day, I don't know how I ended up with that, but they were like afternoon movers, so it was perfect.
That's crazy. Yeah, because usually you have to book movers like way far in advance.
I know. Well, I think no one's moving during quarantine, so it really kind of worked out in my benefit.
Were they Moldovan?
No, they were.
Remember my movers were Moldovan.
There was 2 guys. One was an Asian guy, and one was
strong.
I think, I don't know, some sort of Latin, Mexican.
Oh, okay. Just 2?
Yeah.
And they moved all your shit? Your bed?
Yeah, my bed. The bed was the heaviest thing. I don't have a couch. I did have your first like dining room set.
Oh, yeah. That thing's been through 20 moves and
Oh
more.
my God. I love that though. Keep it in the fam.
What pushed you out? What made you leave the nest? Because you're everyone's failure to launch these days. I feel like everyone's that movie. Everyone's living with their parents.
Well, it's expensive to live by yourself and, especially now during these times, but my mom, I love you. But we were just butting heads too much. Like she's very like a strong Leo and I'm very like, whatever, go with the flow. Like, and so
What's your
it was
sign? You didn't say your sign.
Aquarius. So actually Leo and Tauruses and I do not really mesh.
Really? Wait, Aquarius is... No, because Sean's Aquarius, isn't he?
Yeah, and you guys didn't mesh.
Oh, what are you talking about? He's like my number one cheerleader hype man.
Yeah, we get along with everyone, but you're stubborn.
What's Aquarius? Water?
No, I think I want to say an air sign.
No, but I'm saying, what is it? Like, I'm a bull and mom's a
It
lion.
is water, yeah.
So you're water, but you're an air sign?
Yeah, I didn't get that either.
Wait, Aquarius is just water? Mm-hmm. Oh my God, Moses would be so jealous.
Oh my God. What's his birthday?
He's Scorpio.
Oh, that's random.
Every Scorpio I know is like, hey.
Well, yeah. So, and I wanted a place of my own. Like, I've been off and on with her, living with her for 5 years. So I was like, you know what? I can do this now. I'm a big girl. I got my own car. I can get my own apartment, and I did it.
Well, I think like also to your OnlyFans, you were like,
I needed my own space for my OnlyFans.
Like, well, but mom was like, yeah, she'd have me like leave. I'm like, okay, well, you can't have like your roommate leave. She'd be like, okay, mom, leave.
There would be times though when I'm like, hey, by the way, I just need you to like go in your room because I mean, we did have a 2-bedroom apartment and like we were opposite ends of the apartment, but she wanted to be in the living room and I was like, you know what, this is not working anymore.
Well, now she's doing her mukbang. She's thriving on her mukbang.
Yeah, so I think we get along better now that we don't live together. So,
well, that's pretty exciting.
I know, I love it.
What have you been just doing? Have you been lonely at all?
Yes, I've been calling people more.
Do they come over? Do you have a lot of people over?
I've had 2 guests so far, or well, 3 if you include mom. So yeah.
Well, I know the one, the dog
Tracy,
lady.
and then I had my friend Sean come over.
Who's Sean?
Sean lives in Simi
Vanderbilt?
Valley. Yeah, Sean Vanderbilt. No, he helped me put up my curtain rods and stuff.
Who is that? I've never heard of this name.
Oh, this is the first time we've hung out by ourselves, actually. It's one of Katie's friends, so.
Oh.
Yeah, but it was fun.
Why isn't she out to visit you?
Because it's a pandemic and she's working.
Also, everyone is traveling right now. Is the pandemic even happening? Why is everybody traveling?
No, it's still happening.
Literally everybody is traveling.
We just hit like 5 million like cases in the U.S. and like 10,000 people have died from it in California alone. That's a lot.
I know, it's so weird. It feels like we're not in it, but I guess we're in it.
We're in it for sure.
Also, new tattoo.
Yes, new temporary tattoo.
I love these. What do you're gonna get a sleeve? You think now that you tried the temporaries out?
No, I'm not gonna get a sleeve because I just like to change my look.
Just change it up.
I love it.
You look kind of also like they're a mix. You also kind of look like
Audrina Patridge. I was going for.
Oh, okay. Well, I see that now that you say that. Actually,
Yeah, okay.
I mean, minus the eyes, but I mean, she's beautiful. But
The eyes.
I think she has like a lazy eye.
Oh yeah, she's kind of like I'm sorry. Can we? Cut?
What's happening? Oh, what? Oh my god.
Do you see over
He's fine. Yeah, he's over here.
Okay.
And we're back. Literally, my sister looked as if Michael Myers himself was standing right behind me.
Because she's trying to mouth words to me. I'm like, I'm trying to tell the story here.
Oh my God, like the... Okay, continue your story, but let's talk about the NBC.
I think it was done, whatever.
What was it? No, I forgot because I got distracted.
It was... Oh, we were traveling. We were not traveling.
Like, where were we traveling to?
Clearly outer space because that's where my mind is.
What were you talking about traveling?
You said everyone's traveling, and I said, yeah, we were talking about COVID.
Right, yeah. And then you're
whatever. It's
you're
over
giving
and
us
gone
statistics
with.
on death.
Yeah, I was.
Okay, way to bring up the
Very
podcast.
lightening up this mood.
Oh, I was watching something the other day.
We were seeing Audrina Patridge with her eyes. I think she just looks up a lot.
I don't mind a lazy eye, to be honest. I think I hope people don't take that offensively. Like, I like it. Like, Varia from 90 Day Fiancé, I really did think her lazy eye was pretty.
Because
like,
you know that photo of Marilyn? That's like when she really kind of had a little one.
Marilyn Monroe? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like a lazy eye.
It looks kind of like a bedroom eye. That's why.
Yeah, it's like, no, I think so too. Even Audrina, she always kind of looked like she was like Daisy. Like, I don't know. I didn't mean that in a mean way.
Why did we make that same sound?
Oh,
we're like,
I guess that's just like, that's the lazy eye sound.
No, that's like your sexy. I like that.
I like that too. People really like that we went to Bridesmaids last time. They were like, I love that. I appreciate the Bridesmaids.
I'm just going to steal him for a second. I like that.
Oh,
The Bachelor. The Bachelor, yeah.
I like this.
Anyways, okay.
It's like, yeah. She's like, I'm Heather with an M, and I'm the brunette one. And I like this. Me too. Anyways, okay, that's an SNL. I was watching, this is not a topic that we're going to talk about, but I got recommended that NBC studio thing we did in New York.
Oh my gosh, you forgot you posted that, by the way.
Huh?
Did you post that?
Yeah.
I was awful. Oh my gosh, I was awful.
I forget what it's called, but if you guys can see it, when
the
you go
NBC Studios, the studio tour.
It was, but I don't know what I titled it. All the comments like, why do I feel like I'm watching someone's like fever pitch dream, or like, why do I feel like I'm not supposed to be watching this?
Oh my gosh, just don't watch it. How about that?
If you go to NBC Studios in New York, it's kind of cool. You take like a studio tour, and at the very end, it's cool in theory if you don't have to do it with your like weird group.
If you have like an entire group that's on the tour with, I wonder if there's VIP groups.
Oh, I'm sure there is. Oh, like if we just brought like Jeff and you,
me, and mom.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Like just our gang of people. That'd be kind of fun.
That would be more fun, and I'd be more comfortable
and
with it.
And then mom was like in the band. She's like,
that was the best.
Anyways, I don't know why I thought of that, but it was. I know New York is not coming back for a minute. It's not coming back till January.
January? Mm-hmm. They're not opening any shows or anything?
No, that's like the newest one, but it could prolong.
Wow. Well, they're the ones doing the best out of everybody.
Who?
Meaning like they're the lowest now of the cases, but everybody else is climbing rapidly.
I meant Broadway. I was like, I don't think they're doing very good.
No, Broadway is not doing good at all.
Yeah, it sucks, man. I want to see Broadway so bad. There's so many shows I want to see. It makes me so sad.
Can we talk about Ellen getting canceled?
Oh, yes. Let's talk about Ellen getting canceled. Let's hear your thoughts on it.
What, did you not hear about this?
No, I know. Okay, wait. Okay, I heard like Brad Garrett came for her. And
Who's Brad Garrett?
From Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah, okay.
And he's been on the show, like, and he's like,
I didn't hear that.
Well, because she was trying to say that she didn't know what was going. Okay, so tell me, because I actually don't know. So she's racist or homophobic? What is it?
I guess there was sexual misconduct behind the scenes and stuff.
Wait, what?
Yes.
With who? With who?
I don't know.
Not Ellen, because you can't even touch Ellen.
Not Ellen, but they're saying there was always racist stuff happening.
But
with
what
that too.
Specifically? Like they're molesting people or what?
I don't know.
I don't know why I did that.
I don't know why either. It's a podcast too, so they really aren't.
It's not a podcast
anymore. It's a video.
It's only video.
That's true. Okay, cool. So you can actually see us now.
We can't use that as an excuse. It's a podcast. It's not. We're just a YouTube, but we're going to pretend we're a podcast because we have the microphone.
I like that.
I like that.
So, no, yeah. So, and then there's always like weird clips of her. Like, I always thought this specific episode was so weird when she had that, like, you know, she allows people to get one free thing in like her merch. And she has set up
everybody?
In her audience. So like you get to pick one free item.
They're filming this.
They're filming it secretively. and one lady picked out more than one thing.
Okay.
And shamed her in front of the entire audience on the actual show.
How? What was the shaming? Was it like
No,
teasing?
it was bad.
Was
It,
like your poor bitch?
No,
What was
it
the
wasn't.
shaming?
She was like, I see that you went back for more, and that's not very nice. That's not that you didn't follow the rules or whatever. It was not. Not playful because you could tell that person was very uncomfortable being called out on national television and the audience. Like, you know how embarrassing that is.
I have to watch the context. I can
It's
picture Ellen.
bad. No, it's bad.
You know how she's that little like smile.
It's not playful at all. Like, she looked not happy.
Okay, but that's not why she's getting canceled.
No, but there is like not great behavior on that set.
But what's the racist thing? What, like, I didn't even hear. What's the specifics?
Okay, I don't know.
You don't know. I don't
No,
either.
but I just know that she's getting
I know.
canceled.
No, I know that too. But I'm trying to figure out like what specifically.
I don't know.
Like, people can't just be like, oh, she's racist. It's like, okay, but what happened? Like, was it like her crew members, audience, guests? Like,
Well, Nikki Tutorials also was like
She
had a
co-signed.
bad experience.
Yeah, but
at
you know
Ellen.
hers. Okay, look, here's the thing. I don't think Ellen's particularly nice either. She's very cold or whatever. But
You know what I was thinking about too? She has these rules that you can't look her in the eyes. And remember when you looked her in the eyes? I'm like, oh my gosh.
I broke the rules.
Okay, Sean
I was a
Vanderwalt.
Wait, what is it?
I broke the rules.
Dun, 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 dun. Ding, ah, shadooba-dooba-dooba-da. Ding, da, ah, da, 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 da.
Shadooba-dooba-doo-ba-doo-do-do-do-do.
Sean, please come back on my podcast and sing Broke the Rules. What if we have like a musical guest? It's like, and our musical guest tonight is Sean Bear.
And it's set up in that corner.
Oh, but that's kind of everything.
God.
But have like big stars.
Maybe I can be like the Guillermo tier Jimmy
yeah,
Kimmel.
that'd be really funny. Okay, maybe in the new setup we'll do something like that,
Okay,
where you could be
perfect.
like the announcer. Oh my
Yes.
god, NBC Studios all over again.
But like legit.
Yeah, that'd be cute actually. Because now that I have Moses, I'm gonna like have him
Because
like
now
build
it's
a
not
set.
a podcast. We can make it whatever the
And a
hell we
little
want
talk
to.
show. That would be so cute. It's like the ultimate pretend. But then I could actually get guests on.
I know, I love that.
Okay.
And then that way
make it
I can
happen.
still like people can be like, oh good, Callie's still on, but also Trisha gets her one-on-one time.
Maybe I should rebrand and just call it like Trisha. You know, like Wendy.
Ooh, just one name.
Yeah.
Love that.
I'm very excited about this talk show.
I love this idea too. Can
Maybe
we get spotlights?
Oh my god, yes.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for us. Or for you, but
No,
me too.
us. No, it'd be cute. And we can have mom on sometimes, kind of like what was Uncle Frank? Uncle Frank,
Oh,
and
I know.
Moses can be our water specialist. We watched Waterboy together.
Oh my god, does he
It's so
have a little
funny.
like flask full of?
No, but he should. He does love water. It's really interesting. But Waterboy was like, I hadn't seen that. So I really love Adam Sandler. We're trying to get Adam Sandler on this podcast.
Okay,
Because when Moses
maybe
wanted-
shoot for Kevin James first, and then maybe you'll get Adam
No,
Sandler.
Kevin James, he's not Jewish.
Oh, you need.
It's only Jews.
Oh,
It was Adam Sandler and Sacha Baron Cohen's gonna be the second guest
okay.
Of the
on
new-
his podcast.
on my podcast.
Oh, you're only having Jewish people.
It's gonna be called Gefilte Trish.
Oh my god!
Maybe I should just change the name.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love that.
And then I'll have Moses on to speak Hebrew if they want to speak Hebrew together. I speak Hebrew though too now.
oh, okay. Say
Yeah.
something.
Oh, I know. Ani rotza zayin bavakasha. Wait, no. Ani rotza zay. Oh no. Ani rotza la zay. I'm saying two different
You
things.
can mess it up, and I literally couldn't correct you.
Yeah. Ani rotza la zayin shelcha bavakasha. No, sheli bavakasha. I want to fuck you.
So. Oh, that's,
Please.
oh,
Bavakashas,
that's
please.
very polite.
Yeah, or if you want to, I know. Ani rotza lele kek zayin
What's
bavakasha.
lelekek mean?
I want to lick your dick.
Oh.
I know, lick, suck is lim totes. Lim totes. And tits are shadaim. So lim totes, shadaim, like Shelly. Lick my tits.
Moses must have had a few boxes of wine that night to teach you all that.
I know some regular stuff too. I know like ani meta alale, which actually technically means I would like die for you, but it just means that you're like in love with someone that much.
Aw.
So I learned that from TikTok Hebrew, not from Moses. I
Oh.
learned, yeah. Anyways.
Oh, TikTok is being canceled. American company can't buy it.
Is it
just an
though?
American
company? I think it's fine. I feel like
No.
people have been saying they've been saying August 1st it's deleted. I was with Shane when that happened.
Not August 1st. And said 45 days, and I think that was like 5 days ago. So 40 days and counting.
They said that 45 days before August 1st, like August 1st is the date. And then I was with Shane and Rylan at midnight. He's like, oh my God, check your apps because it was like
Trump
trending.
Literally like signed an executive order.
It's not being banned. Apps can't be banned. Like and TikTok's like suing. Like it's this whole thing.
Yes, they can because China doesn't have Google. Literally, if you go to China and oh my gosh, there's a baby shark. If you go to Google or if you go to China and you try and like check your Gmail, it'll just come up with like a error page.
How did you check your Gmail then when you were over there?
I didn't stay in China for that long. Only 12-hour layover.
Oh, and you lost your phone in China.
Oh, don't even remind me.
How many places have you lost your phone?
Hawaii, China,
Vegas,
Bahamas. No,
okay.
Not Bahamas. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, it's only three areas.
But I mean, I lose my phone.
China's
often.
a big one.
And the thing about China is that I didn't realize I had lost my phone until I was in Indonesia, which was a 6-hour flight.
So what did you do? Did you try and like get back on the flight or something? I think I remember.
No. I was gone.
Okay. I guess a lost cause.
So here's the story of that. So I was flying. So we are so excited. We're pumped. We're going to Bali, then we're going to Singapore, and then back home. So we had a layover on China Eastern Airlines for 12 hours. Usually that's how it is. And I was asleep and I was abruptly woken up saying like, oh, we got to go. We're boarding. So, okay, I gather all my belongings and stuff because, you're camping out basically for 12 hours.
Right.
And so I get on the plane. And then when I get off, when we were going through customs, I was like, I can't find my phone. I'm like, it's got to be somewhere. So I took the person's phone that I was with and I searched for it. And oh my God, it said your iPhone is in Shanghai, China.
What happened to it then? Did you ever find out?
So I tried to call like China Eastern first class, like, hey, can you check?
You were first class?
Yeah.
How did he have money? He was like in a 2-bedroom apartment. How did he afford first class?
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
He was in a house.
The one I went to was 2-bedroom in Irvine.
I didn't go with him.
Oh. Okay. There's too many that are the same.
Okay. Yeah.
Both of my sister's boyfriends were exactly the same height, look, attitude, personality.
Well, anyways, I'm not even gonna give him clout right now. So,
on my canceled podcast.
Yeah, all you 50,000 people watching out there.
Hey, that's pretty good. We're building this channel. I'm very proud of it. I can't just let this channel go. Anyways, continue.
Thank you. They say that I interrupt you. Jeez.
We both are just like that.
I know. I think that's just
we need a dog cam.
Please, I know. We really do. That could be a part of your new show.
Oh my God, that's
your
like
talk show.
Yeah. Continue your story, and then I'll say because Gabby Hanna has a cat cam.
Oh my gosh, he's literally staring at me.
Staring, just like hello.
Okay. So anyways, left my phone in first class lounge, called China Eastern. They were like super rude. And I'm like, I was just there. I just landed in Bali. I was at the security place in Indonesia airport. And they called the first class. And then we were like, well, I guess we're not going to get anywhere tonight. So we'll just, go to the hotel and whatever. And so we notified the hotel of what they were doing. They're like, well, don't worry about a thing. We'll keep calling them. And so I woke up the next day and searched for my iPhone, and it was not in China anymore, but it was now in Hawaii.
Oh, because it's like on a plane.
No.
Someone has it and they're traveling.
Yes. So I called the Hawaii airport. And super nice guy at the security place. I'm like, I know my phone is there somewhere. Here's my number. Is there any way that you can call? He's like, do you know what terminal is that? I'm like, no. And that's before, because now you can actually look at where the terminal is. And he could have literally found my phone. But
I don't understand what you were trying to do by calling them. Like, you were just
to get my phone back.
Yeah, but I guess the point.
And I wanted to have it.
What was the security gonna do? Just check everyone's bag and be like, "Do you have this phone?"
I wanted my phone, and I was like on this a beautiful vacation without a phone to take a fucking photo with.
So
like, do you know, I didn't have a phone, so I just used the person's phone that I was with.
When you you lose so many phones, and I have never lost a phone. So.
Well, whatever. Yeah, I'm not great with my phone, but that's why I have my Apple iWatch now, so I can just ping my iPhone. So even around your house, I lose it like every single time I come over here. You do lose it a lot,
which is like, it was in the bottom of my pool one time.
Oh my, yeah, that's right.
I'm so sorry. I wish you guys could see him. Sorry. He's so distracting because he's so cute.
Oh my gosh. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if there's background noise because
I'm editing. Yeah, there's no edit.
Yeah, I love that. I forgot about now that I don't even care.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess it's more distracting. Gabby Hanna has like cats. Her producer. Okay, so I watched. This is mean to say, but I watched Gabby's podcast because I more hate watch it. I think hate watching is okay. I talk about this all the time because I know a lot of people hate watch me. I think hate watching is fine as long as you don't like leave nasty comments. I mean, if she says something about me, I'm gonna say something back. But like, as long as you don't leave nasty comments or it's like doesn't occupy your mind. Like I hate watch it, and then leave. But I say that to say this because people are like, you're a fan of the podcast. There was a producer on her show named Lauren who was 27. She's probably like my size, like a little bit of a chubby, maybe Asian girl. She was like so sweet. When Gabby didn't do the podcast, she like filled in, and she was like quiet and whatever. And I guess if you don't watch the podcast, it's not going to hit you as hard. But they did an episode called "Rest in Peace, Lauren," and she died.
What?
Last weekend.
From what?
I guess it was just like a heart aneurysm, and she had no pre-existing. I mean, she was like my size maybe, but. Yeah, and I got really sad about it. Like, I don't know her. Like, I went to go donate actually to her GoFundMe, and it was already over the limit. It was like at 20,000, and she already got like 23,000 or something. But
oh my god,
yeah, it was so sad. Anyways, I mean,
at
so
27,
sad.
That's so young.
She might have been younger. I say that. I think she might have been even younger. But I was like, oh my god, it was so sad.
You legit just don't know when you're gonna go.
No, I was thinking about that. I was like, God, like life is so
legit
short.
Have goosebumps for
I know.
That's so sad.
I know, because then they like said the cause. I didn't think they were gonna say on the thing, and she just like wasn't there. Like she literally is there every episode. She's like in the corner. She's filming the cats that it reminded me of, because she has like the cat cam. It's called like Lauren's cat cam. And then she would like when Gabby wasn't there, or even when she was, she would like throw in her 2 cents. And I was just like, and she just seems so nice and sweet. They did like a whole like beginning of it like dedicated to her, but then they kind of transitioned to like a regular podcast, which I guess you have to do. But still, I was like, oh my god, it seemed like there should have been more talk on her, because that was crazy. I was like, how do they? Anyways, it was really sad. And I just thought that was horrible. And I just think like, yeah. Then I was thinking, that's why I went on a walk the other day. I was like, oh my God, maybe I just need to be. I mean, granted, I know aneurysms happen to like, I think Bret Michaels had an aneurysm, and he works out like every single day. I think he had a brain aneurysm.
What?
Yeah, during The Apprentice. He's had, when I interviewed him, he even talked about it. He had like 9 lives. Like, yeah, he had a brain aneurysm like right after The Apprentice.
I guess is it like a clot?
I honestly think it's just literally just I don't know, it's like the science term, but yeah, it's like something. Well, no, it's not a clot. Like her,
or is it like blood not getting to? I don't know what
something
it is.
Like I think of it as something that just like snaps. Like it was her first artery of her heart, so I just think of it as like snapping, and then obviously the blood doesn't get there. That's how I think of it. I don't know. And same with the head. They always say like it's like a brain thing, and it's like a gunshot. It's like it's like a loud. Because, I mean, Bret Michaels survived it. It's rare you can survive an aneurysm.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is it to be so like fatal?
Yeah, I guess like especially if it's your heart. I mean, it's gonna just stop blood flow to your heart. I don't know. It's just like fuck. And so then I went on a walk the other day. I guess I'm like, yeah, it's so sad. But you know, God, it's so sad. And then she was talking about like her boyfriend and her family, and I was just like, oh, I know. I don't know that. And it was so weird. She there was a whole podcast where she was the host with the other co-host or whatever, and I was like, oh, it just made me really sad. I don't know.
Talk about me.
Like, I know.
Talking about sad stuff.
No, but there was someone else who recently died. I was like, there's just like I don't know. Deaths recently have been like really hard on me. I'm like,
I know.
Even when I don't know them, I'm like, life is just so short. I've been having so many nightmares too lately. So
really,
like just about death and people around me dying and my family dying. I'm like, oh, this is awful.
Have you ever looked it up to see what it means?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know. The only one I looked up, we looked up your teeth one.
Oh yeah. I look up my dreams because I knew that was a common one, but like I didn't know what it meant, and that was the first time I've had it.
Well, not to bring this up because you're like, wow, see, she thinks about it, but incest dreams means you want to have that person closer to you in life. Like if you're having dreams of incest, because I've had incest dreams, and I mean they're not good. They wake up like, oh, you know, but it does mean that like you want someone to be closer to you.
Aww.
Yeah.
About I feel like our brother.
I think my brother and my dad have had dreams about.
Oh, okay, not even me. Because I guess we're already close.
Yeah, I think we're close. No, I mean, no, I don't think I have. I would tell you. I'm like, I don't think so.
Okay, well, my feelings are hurt, but that's fine.
No, but we're literally so close. Like, you call me 20 times a day, so.
That is so not true. I try and give you your space. I'll go check and see your story to see what you're doing. I'm like, oh, she's busy right now.
No,
Trisha, you're so distracted with this dog.
I think because I don't see Mucky, so just seeing him be so, like, those little eyes just looking at me, like, sorry, I'm so distracted.
Can we talk about the YouTube?
No. I'm just kidding. What is it? No,
The
tell me.
YouTube twins that are going to be charged with felonies.
Okay, Mom, you're just coming from Mom's brand over here.
Why?
She's like tweeted 10 times, or she didn't tweet it, texted me
Did
10
she
times.
do that?
She texted me like the minute it happened. She goes, you know, Alex, and I don't even know who they are. I'm like,
Oh my gosh. Oh,
okay, you tell
never
me.
mind.
No, go ahead, tell me. I don't know.
Well, I guess this was filmed back in October. Oh my gosh. October 2019 and
Now you're distracted.
2019, and it was like and they live in Irvine, so I'm pretty sure they have money too. Like, whatever, not a big deal. Not like that means anything, but I think the privilege. I think that's where
No,
it's come
money,
from.
yeah. Money does mean things. They
Yeah.
get away with it because you have your money. Like,
Well, anyways, I meant like the privilege because like they feel like they're untouchable. Anyways,
yes.
so they had a skit or like a prank where they pretended like they robbed a bank, and like all the people around them.
A real bank. I don't know the story well.
So I'm telling it to you right
Okay,
now.
but is the skit like they're at the bank pretending to rob it?
They're running away from the bank with like masks on, and like multiple people like called the police and stuff. They said they were being charged with one count of like false imprisonment, but I didn't understand that.
False imprisonment. I don't know
Yeah,
what that means.
I didn't know what that meant either, but I guess it's like they got multiple like cop calls
Impersonation?
and stuff. Oh, maybe that.
I don't know.
Maybe I don't know.
What's their names? Oh,
Alex and Alan, maybe? I don't know. I've never heard
know.
of them, but like honestly, apparently they've got like millions of followers. I'm like,
I've never heard of them either. Mom's like, do you know them? I'm like, no.
I'm not up on the. Okay.
How do I not know any of these people? I'm so
There's such a new like
false imprisonment, but you're right, and swatting. Alan and Alex. What
swatting
awful.
makes sense because people were calling.
Yeah. Popular YouTube pranksters have been charged with false imprisonment and swatting after police responded to what they thought was a bank robbery. Oh, this is in October of last year.
That's what I said. I said October of 2019, but they're just now being charged with it.
Why did I not hear about it back then? I feel like that would have been anyways. The 23-year-old twins allegedly dressed in all black and carried duffel bags as they feigned having just robbed a bank while being filmed. According to the God, people are fucking stupid. The two are accused of ordering an Uber to drive them away, but the driver refused. Oh, okay, was that part of it? Like part of
Maybe that's what the imprisonment was. The Uber driver?
But the driver, maybe. A witness, we should look up imprisonment. When the police arrived, they ordered the driver.
This is now just become a Google
dumb
session.
They ordered the driver out of the car at gunpoint. What?
Oh, okay. So that makes sense then. Stop it.
Oh, the police ordered the driver out of the car at gunpoint before they determined he was not involved and released him. Who are these people? The brothers received a warning before being let go. Well, then how did this turn into...
I don't know. Maybe it got like a lot of views or something.
These are
that it's now-
crimes that could have resulted in someone getting seriously injured or even killed. Law enforcement officers are sworn. I mean, that is true. Like, and also they're
Like,
stupid.
a police officer could have shot
them.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like, you have no idea.
That's freaking crazy. Let's look up imprisonment.
Alex, oh yes, do that. You're a faster typer than me.
False imprisonment occurs when a person intentionally restricts another person's movement within any area without legal authority. Oh, like I guess they're, I don't know, restrained person's permission. Actual physical restraint is not necessary for false imprisonment to occur. A person intentionally restricts another person's movement.
So like someone, I don't know, because I saw the footage and people were running away from them. Could that be something? I don't know.
I don't know. This is
Because
why
that affects the movement. See, whatever. We
people-
suck.
I know. That's crazy. I know. My mom. Okay, so they're just being charged now.
Yeah.
And how old are they? 23?
It's like, don't be young and dumb.
Ah, Jake Paul too
And
is
also,
not young and dumb.
if you're gonna be young and dumb, like, don't film it. Don't put it on the internet.
Oh, is
'Cause
Jake?
that's how you get caught.
Oh, Jake got rated, but I don't.
Because he's like, oh, I don't know how I feel about, I'm still going to party. I'm like, you're dumb. And they said, oh my God, they said that 30 people that were like at the Hype House or,
Yeah.
What's the other one? Sway House?
Oh yeah, I didn't know about that one either. I heard about it, but I didn't know about.
Yeah,
what's
I guess
Sway House?
Nikita Sway House?
Oh, Nikita's in it? I thought
Well,
she was in
Nikita
Hype
was
House.
Hype House. Oh. I don't know. I think I just made up Sway House.
No, Sway, that was a thing. I just don't know. Someone got murdered there, right?
Oh my God. No, I don't know.
That one of those parties, I guess people were posting, so then some people showed up and like someone got killed. Was it the Sway House? Let's look this
Oh my
up
God.
too.
Be careful.
We need a researcher on hand. If you guys want to be hired for the Dish with Trish and be our researcher on, you guys can look it up. But it was Sway House.
Well, Nikita Dragon just got her makeup done at the Hype House, but like the Hype House had a party and like 30 people like within a month after that like tested positive for COVID.
Oh, well, the girl I told you this like person I was supposed to collab with last week is at all these parties for OnlyFans, and I was like,
yeah, no.
And this bitch was like, "Oh, I'll go get tested today." I'm like, "Bitch, you can have it for 2 weeks." Like, I was like, "What? And why are you at parties?" Like, I get it. Like, when you go out to eat, if there's restaurants that are open and you're like, whatever. And even then, it's like not the greatest thing to do. Like, maybe don't do that. But also, parties with no mask and people are just like,
that's legit asking for trouble because you don't know how your body's gonna react to it. Like, I'm sorry, it's just not worth it.
Oh, yeah, something happened at this. There's TikTok take a hiatus. There was one of those houses, I can't remember. Someone had a house party, people were advertising, and then someone, like, I guess people showed up and someone got murdered. I don't freaking know. Like, 2020 is fucking crazy. It really is. I know that's, like, such a cliche thing to say, but what is happening? Nikki Tutorials got held up at gunpoint in her house in freaking Finland. Moses was saying, like, oh, Finland.
In
Like,
Finland?
yeah, she lives
That's
in Finland.
like the nicest
Yeah.
place ever.
That doesn't make sense to me. And then also it wasn't trending, so like that's what I'm saying. Like 2020 is just like, oh well, that happened, you know.
What is happening?
I don't know. It's crazy. I don't really get what's going on in this world, but you know. And that's a thing.
I'm on Cameo. There's that.
What's your cameo?
Calgator 143.
Okay, your Calgator on there.
Yeah.
They don't like the rebrand, by the way, of Cali Cream, and they were like, no, don't do
Oh,
C.
yeah. They like the K-A-L-L-I.
Yeah, they were like, let's stick with that. Mm-hmm. Kanye. Oh, speaking of.
Oh my gosh, Kanye. What is she really filing for divorce?
I don't think so. Also, he's just
Probably should.
Kanye's crazy. Back on the Trump topic. We were watching Borat on Friday night. Did you ever see it?
No.
Really? Mm-mm. I didn't see it since it came out because he's like obsessed with Pamela Anderson. So I remember I went to go see it in the thing.
I know that.
But at the very beginning, when he comes to America, like he goes to the Trump Hotel in New York and is like shitting in the front of the sign, like, which is so crazy. I was like, he wasn't even nominated. This was 2004 when the movie came out. I'm like, he was not even thinking of running for president. I'm like, it's so crazy how that like foreshadow. Sometimes you like look at things like I had a COVID mask on in 2013 in our old apartment in Encino. Like I did like multiple videos wearing a COVID mask. I feel like I predicted it.
A COVID? I don't know if they're called COVID
mask. Well, I called it a Michael Jackson mask, but
okay. Well, then Michael Jackson really did it, not you.
Oh, maybe Michael Jackson foreshadowed it because you remember he'd always wear those masks.
Yeah.
That could be. Look, I had it on. I knew.
Oh my gosh, yeah, but you did that because of Michael Jackson.
Maybe I knew something that
you did not know it.
How's your love life? My sister was trying to date a police officer earlier today.
Oh my gosh. If you're watching this podcast on a whim, hit a girl up.
He's been here a couple times. The one that I've
the
seen him.
same one?
Yeah.
Oh, I was in love.
So they knew my incident before he had to tell them because they've been here for other incidences. And then my stupid, I don't even know my neighbors. They called the cops on my security guards. And I was like, they were on my first of all, they're on the sidewalk
but can
property.
I just tell you that he came back and be like, don't let the neighbors bully you. I'm like, oh.
To you or to
Yeah,
the guy?
to me. He
The
looked at
security
me,
guard. I think
yes.
he was talking to the security guard.
He was looking at me in the eyes.
I think he's just looking in your direction.
Because I told him like, oh, can you back up for mom to get into the driveway? And then he's like, don't let your neighbors, by the way, to me.
Maybe he thought you were me. Maybe he thought the sockers were for you. Like sockers who should have been out.
Well, you did look a little disheveled when you walked out
I
this
had
morning.
just woke up. My hair was like still wet from the shower.
She comes out in her nightie.
I probably did look such a mess when I'm like discombobulated, and especially like when I'm around my house. Even now I look like gross. I like never get it together. I'm gonna get extensions back in my hair.
So, Officer Hottie, can't wait for you to come back.
Yeah,
Because I'm sure you will be for something.
I wonder if he, the police officer who slid into my DMs.
Shut up, there is.
Yeah, because he's really cute, but then I'm like, wait, he literally just, okay, don't say his name out loud, but this guy.
Let me see his face.
Okay, don't. Close enough. All right. Welcome to the third installment of this episode today. What were we going to talk about, though? I feel like we're on a subject, not the... Oh, okay.
Hot officers.
Hot policeman. Oh my God, no. This is what we should talk about. TikTok. People who write to inmates and get married.
Who? What?
I follow prison TikTok.
TikTok.
There's these women and there's dating sites. They show like writeaninmate.com or dateaninmate.com. Like all these websites where you can like send letters to inmates. And
Well, how do you think Ted Bundy got married?
why do they do this? This one girl's husband has 16 years left. I'm like, actually, I moved to South Dakota to be closer to him. Wait, I'll show you. I'll like turn it down a little bit. But I'm like, what? I'm so confused.
Did you like it?
Huh? Yeah. Well, I followed her.
Oh my gosh.
I was so Oh, this girl. She says, I'm in love with a criminal. And like, like this, she'll be like,
Mama, I'm in
Let me
love
turn it down, but,
with
like-
a criminal.
photos my husband sent me.
Oh my God, that's why it popped up on my For You page.
Because I followed it. So they're like, oh, you might like this too.
Oh, I mean, he is handsome.
And then there's their wedding. Wait, hold on. Where is it? They show
Let's
like,
see this. She's pretty.
That's what I'm saying. It's so confusing.
Oh my God.
Then she tells you the websites. I'll tell you guys, if you guys want to date an inmate, prisonmates.com sponsored. Oh my God, sponsor us. Classyconvicts.com.
Also sponsor.
Meet an inmate. I know. Can we please be sponsored? Write a prisoner.
Prisoner.com.
Friends
Was
beyond
she
the wall.
just on all of these? How does she know all of these?
I thought of you though.
Why did you think of me?
Look, he was on the news. She was when my husband was on the news because he's like making. I was like, this girl.
Oh my gosh.
She's, like, so
Does
proud
he
of
get
him.
out on good behavior?
Yeah, no, it's like inmates were selected to work on some
What
like
did he
sensory
do?
items for school.
I'm invested in this now.
I'm so invested in this. It's like she's like, thanks my husband.
Oh my
look at what he
gosh.
sent her from prison. So he sent her he sent her earrings though, like a cool
my God,
dream
he
catcher.
made that?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
he made that.
Oh, I mean that's kind of really romantic though.
And apparently he's rich. She said he provides for her because he's Native American, so he gets like some land or something.
Oh my god, you know who that was? That was Brandon Lee from The Crow.
Oh.
Did you not know that?
No, I did not know that actually.
Oh wow.
I know. It's so funny. I was like, oh, then she has them like answering questions because it's during their phone calls.
How did they get a video call like that?
I think because it's COVID, so she can't go visit.
Oh.
And so he says he gets 16 years. I think he did like arsony or something
Oh,
random.
he
Because this is like,
did a fire.
yeah, I wish I could find their wedding photos because
What did he set on fire?
Huh?
What did he set on fire?
Well, I didn't get that specific. Why don't you go follow her? And this girl's name, by the way, if you guys want to follow her, is Jadalos. Jadalous.
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 I would say.
Yeah. She really. There's what their
Like,
wedding
okay,
photo.
so wait,
there they
okay.
are. When she met them, when we met. And I think the family went to go meet him. Oh, wedding.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Is that real?
Yeah, because I think he's like a Native American, so he owns land in South Dakota. Like he gets land to him.
In South Dakota.
I know she moved from Florida to South Dakota. Anyways, I'm not making fun of her. I actually think that's really cute. There's something cute. She gets a lot of hate comments because people are like pissed
So where
about
is
it.
he? Like in
South
prison?
Dakota.
He is in prison there.
Yeah, so she moved from Florida to South Dakota to be closer to him.
Oh my god. So how many years does he have
16 years total, and I think he has 4 years
left?
until he can get like probation or something. So I think he served like 4 years. I think he has like 4 years to serve.
So there's so if you have Netflix, which you do because I have your account information,
We share.
there's a thing called Jailbirds, and they teach you jail math. So they're like a 4 and a 4. Like I'm just like, what is happening
Wait,
here?
what does that mean, a
Because
4 and a 4?
sometimes that like you don't serve your full sentence, so you may be like, sentenced like 10 years.
No, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then you get out.
yeah,
in, like,
no one
6.
serves a full sentence.
So
unless it's like life.
Well, I didn't know that, so I learned a lot.
I know.
And then, oh my gosh, so in this particular jail, they can talk. So they have a women's prison on one floor, a men's prison on the other floor. Like I think this is in New York or no, Sacramento. And so they can look down. There's like a little like thing that they can look down at the people walking.
Who?
The prisoners. Like a window that they can kind of see people down there.
Yeah, like Mucky.
Yeah.
Looking down at the turtles.
So anyways, so since these like jails are like stacked upon each other on different floors,
Yeah.
they can talk through their aluminum toilets.
Oh, that's funny.
So
I can see
and then
that.
they can go fishing, which they like tie like material together and they'll send gifts through the toilets.
To each other?
They'll like so they can flush it down and then the other people can get it. Isn't that crazy?
Prison sounds obviously I never want to go, but it just sounds so interesting. Like I just want to like be in there for like a week.
So there was this girl.
I would never last. I was in a mental hospital for 3 days and I was like, I can't.
I know. You're like, can I have $1 for my jalapeno chips?
I was like a prisoner. So sad.
Well, anyways, there was this girl on TikTok also that I guess I got on prison test.
So nonchalant. My sister is just so used to me. She goes, yeah, you asked for $1 for jalapeno chips in mental hospital anyway. So back to the TikTok.
Whatever. It's to be expected.
What, me in a mental hospital?
I've just come to
so
grips with it.
nonchalant to be expected. Okay, go ahead.
It's fine. I'm just very whatever. Like, you lived through it. It's fine.
What an experience. Okay, continue.
No, there's this girl and she's got a YouTube channel. I wish I remember her name. I think it's JoJo or something.
Oh.
But she's out of prison. But she
Oh, I know who you're talking about, I think.
so she like taught, like she teaches like prison food. So she's like, if you guys want a bacon burrito, you take pork
Yeah.
rinds and like this like Tostitos cheese and put it on like a tortilla and like
I wonder if it's the same girl. It's not Christine. Her name's not Christine, is it? Mm-mm. There's a girl with, like
she's
dreadlocks.
got face tats.
Oh no, there's like no, it's not her. There's a lot
But
of,
I love the prison like food.
yeah, a lot of people do that.
recipes.
Yeah, like
So
having like a prison
interesting.
cake and all that
What's
stuff
a
like that.
prison cake?
I think it was like Pop Tarts and like it was like layers of I don't know, take the cream out of the Oreos. It was like a whole I don't know, I didn't watch it, but I know that's like a
That's
thing.
a good YouTube though.
There's a girl named Christina Randall, I think her name is. She's another one that just talks about her time in. She was in prison for like 3 years. That's insane. Could you imagine 3 years of your life in prison?
No, I couldn't. I could not. There's
That's
so
insane.
much politics too that go on with like
I'd be dead. I don't think I could survive in prison.
I literally could not at all either.
Oh my god, that's so crazy when you think about it. I don't know, like that scares me. Like one of my biggest fears is like being falsely accused of like a crime and ending up in prison. Like that happens. Like people, there was a college football player who went to prison for like 25 years. He was falsely accused of rape. And then like literally 25 years later, I don't know if the girl said she was lying. Someone said it wasn't true. Like I think the girl was like, oh, I made it up, and he got released.
That girl, are you kidding?
I don't know the story. He was African American. Let me know if you guys know. It was an African American guy.
He was it's just happened
prison for 20
so
years.
much. There's a movie with unfortunately Kevin Spacey because he's canceled, but there's a movie
out
about
now.
like how like the death penalty shouldn't be a thing because someone could be falsely accused of something, and like there's a lot of people that are falsely accused that are on death row.
What's the movie? Do you know?
I don't remember the movie.
I mean, that happens. I feel like a lot.
A lot.
Framed or something. I don't know.
laying on
It's
my
so
phone?
scary. Oh, Monkey's like, excuse me.
He's laying on my phone.
He said, I keep it
I
warm
was
for
gonna
you.
look at it, but I don't know. But it was a
Oh.
really good movie.
I mean, that happens, and that's so scary. That
Because
scares me
at
so
the
much.
end of the movie, he like was like falsely accused, or she was falsely accused, or he was falsely accused of this woman who was dying already, but she put herself in a situation where like she was naked, handcuffed, and like she put a bag over her head too, but he was blamed for her murder, but it was actually like I forgot how it was.
Oh my God,
it
it's
was
like-
so interesting.
It's kind of like when Seymour chopped up the dentist, but he didn't actually kill him because the dentist like killed himself through nitrous oxide.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And so he actually didn't kill him. He just chopped him up. So like,
Okay, but like that's
Mr. Mushnick
weird.
jumped the gun.
I don't understand that. Like, if you just like would have called the cops and said like, "Hey,"
We had to feed him to the plant.
oh, that's true, huh? It's been a long time since I see that movie.
Oh, that's true. Oh,
So wait,
matter of factly.
like I don't understand. How did he know that he was hyped up on nitrous oxide?
What do you mean? He put the fucking mask on.
I no, Seymour.
The dentist put the mask on and said, I need to get some gas so I can enjoy this, and started pumping it. And then he's like, he's like, Seymour, help me. You don't remember?
Oh yeah,
my
because he was in the
God.
dentist office.
Canceled.
You're canceling me because I don't
canceled.
remember the
You canceled my podcast.
I did not cancel it. You
You were
did
the
that on your own
downfall.
doing. I saved this podcast, if anything. I saved it.
Can we title this one, She's Dating an Inmate? So people think I'm talking about you.
Sure.
Are you going to date one? Why don't we do that for a video?
No, I'm not doing that. No, I
Oh,
not
I
that there's
would.
anything wrong, but I just
Well, there is something wrong. I think people are really pissed at her for doing it. Like, a lot of people are mad that, like, people can get married in prison and stuff. I think, I don't know, I think there is something wrong with it. I don't know. I don't
Like
know.
what?
I don't know, but people are pissed about that girl being
That specific girl?
yeah, the
Why?
TikTok girl. She gets some ton of hate comments like this is so wrong. Like I don't know. I guess because
Well,
she's
people
supporting.
always have supporting what? Or
I don't know.
I mean,
not
he's
sure why
gonna get
people-
out. He's gonna pay his dues. He's already paying his dues.
And I guess it's not well arsoning. Maybe he murdered them. Oh, I guess we would charge with
no,
murder.
yeah.
Maybe don't date a murderer. Maybe like if it was like someone.
Don't date a murderer.
That would be a good show on Netflix. How to date a murderer.
Like how to kill one.
Yeah.
But how to date one.
Like how to like the people dating him in prison. I mean, because we did talk about that. I think Moses even said like why isn't that a show? Like people because it's like there's a whole bunch of wives that marry like inmates.
So many.
Like the girl who married Charles
And I'm
Manson.
over here never have been proposed to once.
That's why you got to go on classyconvicts.com.
Is that one?
Yeah, that was on the You didn't see that? I said
No.
it. Yeah.
But you know what it reminds me of? Jeremy Meeks, is that his name?
Oh, the like hot convict.
But he got like he was with that Chloe girl.
Yeah, he was married to, and had a baby with. Like she was like a
No.
multi-millionaire, billionaire or something, the daughter of. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking crazy. I know. Well, I guess it could happen to you. Yeah, I mean, hey, look, people fuck up. I forgive inmates. I mean, I guess I think if you're a murderer, it's like a little different. I don't know though. And then it's like, I don't know.
And don't do anything to children or animals.
Yeah. They
or
say even gangs. That's like a rule. Don't do anything to women or
they
children.
will. Yeah, they literally will fuck you up.
Who knew gangs had rules like that?
Well, they always respect like their women.
But then like you have Muslims that literally like murder women for like showing their face.
I don't know if there's a special kind of jail for that.
Well, they're Muslim, so they're over.
Actually, aren't there different like sections of the prison to where like these like pedophiles need to go over here? Like they call them Chesters.
Well, I mean, they just die once they get to prison, don't they? Then they all get killed. All the child molesters, right?
I don't think so.
I
But
think
they're
so.
in like a different ward, I think, because otherwise it would be like riots all the time.
I still think they get killed in there. I think it happens like all the time.
From the people.
Yeah, from the inmates. I think they all kill him. If you're a pedophile, like it's known. That's why the guy from Glee killed himself before he went to prison. That Mark Saling, because like I think that's a known thing. I don't think they like talk about it a lot, but I think like
But that's
a
what
lot
I'm
of people
saying.
die.
Like, don't they put the ward there so they can actually serve their sentence rather than?
I also think the wards just don't like look and just or you
that's
know.
a warden. The ward, like different ward, like.
Oh, I don't know jail lingo, but apparently you do with the tats now.
Just because I have a tattoo doesn't mean I'm a jailbird. On Netflix, that's because it's called the title Jailbird. I just went full circle.
Oh, I have to watch it. A good plug for that. We need sponsors. Netflix and Classy Convicts, please sponsor us. What if I get a Classy Convicts sponsor? Please write to them.
Are you gonna do a video on it?
I mean, if I wasn't already dating somebody, I would try and date a convict. That's why I'm saying you need to because you're.
No, thank you, but thank you very much.
How about for the podcast if we get sponsored?
No,
Callie
thank
tried out
you.
Classy Convicts. Callie, how was your experience?
Could you imagine?
You have to do it for the podcast if we got sponsored.
If we got sponsored,
Okay.
perhaps I would. I'd probably get a post office box though, just to like.
I feel like your dating life is Classy Convicts. You've already done that.
Oh my god! You really just hit the nail on the head.
I'm saying you've already
Oh my
been there.
gosh!
You know how to handle it.
Triggered. I didn't even find out one was a ex-con until I was in the same bed as him.
Oh my god, I'd be so scared.
Oh my god!
Did you ask
I
him-
literally.
What did he tell
and
you?
I was in a different state, far away from my.
First of all, she's dating a convict is real.
Oh my god!
What did you say? What did he say? Oh, I committed a crime. I've been to prison, or did he tell you? Like,
I've been to prison, and I'm like,
Did you ask him
and
what?
I was
Why?
19.
Oh.
I'm like, did you kill anybody? He's like,
Oh, you asked him. I would not ask. I would be like,
I was so afraid. I'm like, we had been talking for a month. Like I thought like that would have come up in conversation.
and he told you. And weren't you in a different state? Did you
I
guys
was in
travel?
Vegas.
Yeah.
I was like, I was like shook.
I know. I think Nicki Minaj doesn't tell me if I'm wrong. I think her husband was like a convicted pedophile.
Offset?
No, Nicki Minaj.
Oh, Meek Mill.
No, she's dating like a guy that's nobody.
Yes.
They're married to him.
No, you're right.
I'll look him up.
I think she was like really canceled over that.
Yeah, because I think he's like convicted. Nicki Minaj husband, Kenneth Petty, facing federal charges for failing to register as a sex offender. I guess I shouldn't say pedophile. What's a sex offender?
That they did some maybe like sexual. I don't know. sexual misconduct or something like that.
Convicted of attempted rape in the first degree 25 years ago.
Yeah. Yikes.
Statutory maximum if yeah, okay, so I got canceled. I still get canceled over this because I didn't know. I went on, do you remember this? I don't know if I've ever told you. I went on a Tinder date March of 2017 after I got my lipo, and it was like, I remember it was March 17th, we went to St. Patrick's Day, and I met up with this guy, not my usual type, he was like a model or something, Hispanic guy, model, and I posted a picture with him, and then like literally I met him on Tinder, so you just know the first name or whatever, and everyone found this article of him. I guess he exposed himself to a 2-year-old at a Dodgers game.
You told me about this.
Yeah, I was like,
oh my gosh, yes.
and then everyone canceled me, and I'm like,
and then you didn't find out till later, and you're like,
yeah,
you're like, what the fuck?
And then I guess he like deleted his whole Instagram because obviously he was getting hate for it. But I guess people like just searched it, and then I still get canceled to this day. And I was just like, and I don't defend him or anything like that, but I was just like,
I forgot that happened. Holy crap!
Then there's this Twitter account now that tells me,
isn't it just better to just be single and just like love your fur babies and feather babies? Because this little man,
he said,
like,
"Are you
no,
waking me up?"
you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna date right now. Or ever again, for that matter.
You were just about to date the police officer.
Well, that's not going to happen because he never asked me out, so it's fine. That's the thing. Nobody asked me out, so it's like, well, forget it.
Oh, I never got asked out. I feel like I go through phases for sure. Like, I feel like there's sometimes where I'm like totally good being single, and then I like meet somebody, I'm like, oh, I love this. I don't know. I'm like always in phases, I guess.
I just think that I'm okay with myself.
I mean, I was alone for a very long time. I think I've been single more than I've been in a relationship. I've only been in like 3 relationships.
That's flipped for me. I've been in relationships like my entire 20s, and I'm like, I'm chilling now.
Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, that was great. Great for adding that to the podcast.
I like being single, but then I'm like, oh, but I really like having somebody too. It's just so much funner at night.
On your legs are like,
oh my god, guys, go to my OnlyFans.
Moderna or whatever.
I went on a hike. This was my walk yesterday because I was scared of having an aneurysm.
It's not a hike. You went walking on a sidewalk.
It was a hike. Going up those hills.
What hill?
Oh my god! When you're like in
Manhattan,
a couple. There was like some in Manhattan, Hermosa, because we went up to Monterey, where you guys used to live.
Oh,
we went up there.
That is only 2 blocks.
Okay, as someone who hasn't exercised since September of last year when I had my knee injury, I was dying, and then we were almost to Hermosa, and I wanted to turn around, and Moses like, oh, there's an ice cream place like 10 minutes, and I was like, oh my god, so I'm like walking to get the ice cream.
I hope you Ubered back.
No, we walked back to the parking lot. Did you put the
ice creams in between your thigh just to get some relief?
It was so bad.
I literally...
The ice cream was great. We went to a place called Parodies in Hermosa Beach.
What flavor did you get?
Oh, I got Oreo cookie milkshake. It was delicious. And then he had like a coffee thing. No, it was so good. And honestly, that was worth it. And then we vlogged on the way back, and I was in a little bit of a better mood. Even on the way there, I'm like, I physically couldn't talk because I was so out of breath. God. And Moses was like, okay, I'll just like not talk. I'm like, no, you can talk. I just can't talk right now.
What shorts were you wearing?
I had a skirt.
Oh.
A long skirt, which I thought, oh, that'd be cute.
No, not for walking.
We need to do the leggings.
Even
next
when
time.
Mom and I went walking all the time, I'm like, you know what? I just can't wear shorts. I gotta wear the capris because
chafing.
Oh, so bad.
Yeah, mine
so
are so
bad.
And I have an OnlyFans shoot this week, so good luck with the tiger stripes.
That's on tiger stripes. Tiger stripes are like
they're on my stretch marks, bitch. Look at them. They're on my fucking stretch marks.
That's not. Where are your stretch marks?
They're on there. They're on there.
There's not. You don't have any.
I do have. Oh my god. Do you want to get in my crotch? Oh my god.
No, thank you.
Moses was blowing on him last night. He's like,
what the hell is that gonna do?
Trying to cool down my burn. It was cute.
Why didn't you just get an ice pack?
I literally told him I can sweat. You have to do that. He's like,
that's sweet.
He's like, does it feel kind of better? I'm like, no, it's cute. But also, we had just got back from a walk and I hadn't showered yet, and I was just like, oh my god, please, because I know he's sensitive to smell. And he's like, you don't. But he's like, you don't. So he's not.
I don't like that though either. I'm like, I get away from my area.
I know, because I could feel when I got in the car because I did an OnlyFans to show my chafing, and I had no underwear on, so I was like showing, and I was like sweating in my vagina, so I just knew I was like, okay, I did take a shower before bed, but I just was like, let's not go down there. I love him. That was very sweet.
Own vagina.
Huh? What?
I waxed my own vagina.
How'd that go?
Not great.
Yesterday or today?
Yesterday.
You waxed your own. How'd you get in your butthole?
Oh, that's the easy part.
You like do you lift your legs up forward or do you?
No, I
crab it.
I have a mirror here and I go like this, like that.
Why don't you have Mucky do it?
Okay.
Train him.
Could you imagine? No, but I almost ripped off one of my lips.
You can't do that. Your lips are attached.
I know, but literally it adhered to my skin. So that was not fun.
Is it is it fresh?
It's fresh.
Who are you
though.
waxing for? Are you seeing somebody this week?
No, I just get so many ingrown hairs that
Oh, really?
oh, so bad.
Oh, I don't.
Cause like I'm like it's dense down there.
Okay. Why don't you? And you don't like laser? That didn't work for you.
The laser didn't work for me because, like I said, I'm very dense down there.
I was shaving my vagina this morning, like spread open legs, and a shampoo bottle fell in between my legs, and I was like, "It looks like you just gave birth to that shampoo bottle." I'm like, don't look at me shaving.
Oh yeah, that's not great.
We only take showers together. I don't know. I'm like, and I asked him, I'm like, "Do you think in 5 years we'll be taking showers together?" Because you have to
like
share
my
the
own.
head.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I
I
like
would
it.
rather have my own thing.
I feel safer. I've always been scared to be in the shower. Even when I was a little kid,
Why
I
would
always
you feel
looked.
safer? Because honestly, there's no one outside to guard you while you're in there.
No, but that's okay. First of all, yes, there is a guard. We have a security guard outside.
Okay.
And two, we have the alarms on. 3, there's 2 of us. The guy can only kill one of us at a time. So,
It would be you that slipped and fell in the shower, not Moses.
but Moses has combat training from freaking the military, so he could like fight them off.
Perhaps.
He's over your bullshit. He's like, okay.
He's so warm next to me though.
Oh, is he getting a brother anytime soon?
Well, I don't know. I sometimes look at him and I'm like, "Are you bored?"
Yeah, I think that one night I FaceTimed. He was sad.
So not.
He was the
bored.
saddest puppy ever. He's just like,
No. So I take him out a lot, huh?
I think he needs a brother. Especially now it's just you and no Mimi.
Oh my God. Okay. So do you want to hear something about 2 bad things about this new place that I moved into? So I'm overlooking this courtyard.
Uh-huh.
And like normally you have access to all of the amenities in your like complex, correct? Well, apparently I don't get to go down into this courtyard. It's only access through the first floor. And I'm like, why wouldn't you tell me that though? Like,
Wait, what happened? Did someone stop you?
no, you have to live on the first floor. Like the door is locked, so you can't go through to the courtyard at all.
And how did you find out you weren't allowed in there?
I asked a resident, and they're like, "Oh, that's only for the first floor." And I'm like, "But I'm in this building. Like, it doesn't make
Is the first
sense
floor
at
more
all."
expensive?
No,
What was it? What was it? A courtyard?
it's a courtyard like where it has like a fountain and like you can walk your dog all around
Oh.
it, and it was like super cute, and it's like
Did you ask them? Did you like, hey?
So yeah, and they're like, I'm like, I'm just wondering, like, my key doesn't work for the first floor. I like was playing dumb. Like I loved it when I looked at this specific apartment because there was multiple units available, and I was like, I would like to walk my dog there because they had like a whole setup, like doggy bags and whatever. And she's like, well, that's for first floor only. And I was under the impression that you liked that one because it had vaulted ceilings. And
Oh, the person at the place?
yes, I'm like, what a fucking bitch.
I do not miss apartment complexes. I mean, neighbors are fucking annoying in houses, but like apartment complexes are the worst, especially the people who work there. People who, on my last one, calling them out, Palazzo. First of all, they painted it. It's white now. It's not orange anymore. I was
Thank
like,
God, because
it did
honestly,
look
it's
better.
ugly.
God, they were the same way. I remember my car was stolen. My Lamborghini was stolen. Like, are you sure you didn't know the person? Yeah, I paid someone to fucking steal my Lamborghini,
What a
dumbass.
dumbass.
Like, even the guard was like, well, it looks like you knew the person. Like, they knew the spot to go to. I was like, I didn't know them. Like, it was so annoying. And I was like, they're like, oh, you didn't give someone a key. Like, so stupid. And even boxes, well, like, sorry, we can't do anything about it. Like, they literally are, oh, God, there's same thing, though. And it's like, I'm sorry you're unhappy with the experience. I'm like, what?
So I literally am like, fuck this lady. I'm going to make a friend on the first floor and I'm just going to pay him $200 to give me a key to it because I want to walk my dog down there.
Oh my God, you're going to get evicted now. They're going to see this.
They're not, how are they going to evict me? They can't legally.
If you just said, I'm going to pay someone $200 for a key and sneak in.
What else?
So legally.
No, where is it on my contract?
You also look like a troll doll today, like a pretty one.
Thank you.
Where's Devin from Never? That's what I was gonna say. 90 Day Fiance.
Aw.
Which sometimes she's pretty. Sometimes she's really pretty.
Like in her Instagram, she's pretty. On the show,
you
she's
like,
not so pretty.
You like an Instagram, Devin.
Oh, thank you. Okay,
You're
I'll
welcome.
take that.
I also-
Oh, wait, my second thing that I'm not done. Let me finish. My second thing that freaking happened, well, actually second and third. So I was doing laundry yesterday and Mucky was like barking a lot because it was very separation anxiety. So I'm like, okay, fine. It's early enough. Like, I don't think anybody will be doing laundry downstairs. So I kind of snuck him into the laundry room. Not that it says specifically that you can't have dogs in the laundry room.
Oh my God, why did you bring your dog to do laundry?
Because it was barking. So it's either piss off my neighbors for him barking and getting pixie riled, or take him down for 10 minutes.
Okay.
So I took him down for 10 minutes, and this lady looked at me like, I'm like, hi. And she like was like, hi. I'm like, okay, you're a bitch.
Was she a lady or a young girl?
She was a lady.
Oh, okay.
And then like a Pilates lady, you know, like, like, what are you doing here? It's like, bitch, guess what? You probably live here with like 4 other people. I live here by myself.
You don't know. Maybe she lives in the bougie ones by the lake.
Well, I
the
was
marina.
just, you know, upset with like, okay, whatever. It's like 7:30 in the morning. You do not need to be that hostile. It's just whatever. So anyways, that was one thing. And then when it came back down to like everything was in the dryers, everything was like ready to be done. Someone had opened up one of my dryers and didn't restart it. So all of my clothes were still wet.
Oh, why don't you do your clothes over here?
I am going to from now on. I'm like, that is so like,
Yeah,
so
I don't miss that. The communal laundry thing.
But I thought like I got down there early enough to like not have people.
I'm surprised yours doesn't, because you remember in Encino we had our own. But the one by Trader Joe's, we had our own.
I know. I don't know why.
I'm surprised they don't have those in there. Yeah, that's the worst. I remember in my Playa Del Rey apartment.
So the people there not so friendly.
Well, you know what? You'll get a house soon.
I'm
manifesting
manifesting it, putting it out in the universe.
Once we have our new talk show, we're really gonna get the sponsors
We're,
rolling
oh my
in.
gosh, could you imagine?
Maybe we'll get
if,
picked
like,
up for an actual
I
TV
literally
show.
was gonna say that right now.
And fuck off podcast when I'm with NBC, bitch.
Big mistake. Huge.
Oh my God, that's me always though. I always feel that way. Like I always think of like my early agents that I used to have in like Hollywood that were like, you're like too fat. And I'm like, okay. And I was like so skinny. And then now I'm like, oh, bam, look at me. Oh, you know what? Shout out to Hyphen Products though. They had me as a lingerie model even when I had uneven boobs. They believed in me, and I had like $1,200 that day. I'm
oh my
rich.
God, we thought you were rich.
Oh man, I was such a model. I was like in the store.
You were legit a model. You had didn't you have like a cardboard cutout at one point?
Yeah, and like I'm still in some of the stores.
And you were like on a magazine in an ad.
Oh, yeah,
too.
like it was like actually porn. It was like manifesting. It was like a porn magazine, like Adult Biz. I don't know how I got on the cover of that. That was crazy. I was like,
actually, that was somewhere. Did we bring it over?
yeah, I think it's in the bookshelf. I always see because there's like big assholes on the back of it.
Oh yeah, you're right. 2 back to back, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
2 big assholes. That's my
also
OnlyFans.
could be. I said that could also be the title of your podcast.
2 big assholes. Okay, so when you're on, it'll be 2 big assholes. When I have my Jewish men on, it'll be Good Filter Trish, and when Mom's on, we'll just have it.
That's not the name of ours.
Oh, I thought that's what you wanted it to be.
There's one podcast that's called Horrible Decisions. HW.
Who is that?
Wait.
WH.
Thank you. And it's such a great. Like
Who
they talk
hosts
about.
it?
I think 3 ladies. I don't know really what their names are, but they talk about sex all the time and like whatever. I'm like, oh my God, Horrible Decisions. I love that.
That's funny. That's like the girls from Call Her Daddy. Did you hear like one left because it was like a Suzanne Summer situation where she wanted more money and they said no, and then the other one stayed, and then they were looking for another Call Her Daddy co-host. No. They were like a huge podcast. You know who they were?
But then it what?
With Barstool Media.
Did they like? Oh, really? Barstool, like the Barstool Sports?
Yeah. So they had this podcast called Call Her Daddy with these 2 girls, and it's been on for years. It was huge. It's like one of the biggest podcasts. And earlier this year, I guess they both wanted, the one asked for a raise and the other one was like, I'm happy with it, whatever. And then the guy like fired the girl and she had to just leave. And then she was pissed that the other girl didn't go with her because they've been together. And the girl's like, it's fine. Like, I'm good with this. Oh, I guess they did give him a raise. I think the girl just wanted more. Like she was being kind of like, I don't know. There's a whole saga on it, but anyways, that's that. But this has been a good Dish with Trish podcast. It's been over an hour, I think. So Nuck it. And, it's my $900 nails. I was trying to end it before the thing cut off because that means I have to sink another portion of this.
Sorry.
No,
so
you're good.
Are these, did he paint that on?
Yeah, he painted all these on.
He painted that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
I mean, he painted this.
Oh my God. That's insane.
With gel.
Wow. Look at your highlights and lowlights.
I know. He like made the calves, did my little chunky calves.
Wow. Look at that booty.
I know. He was actually very good. I won't say the person he came from. He came from a really, really, I'll tell you off camera, a really famous person's house.
Know.
Oh, I was like, okay, poosh. And he was really sweet and humble. So, you know what? It's one of those things where I just feel like, it's what makes you happy in life. Well, let's spend money. And I feel bougie having it. And he posted me and I was like, oh my God, I feel cool. So, yeah, it was a very expensive manicure. But I don't know. I feel bougie with it. I'm like, oh, I got that. I mean,
Can I shout out one of my OnlyFans fans?
Okay. Can you? Are you allowed to? I don't know. Did he say yes?
Oh, I guess you're right. I guess I can't.
Yeah. Wait, and do you know the name? I mean, or are you just going to say
do.
what they did? Oh.
Well, hi.
Maybe.
You know who you are.
Did you say you were going to shout him out?
No.
Oh.
But he always looks forward to this, so.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe ask him just so we don't dox anyone
just
for
said
having
hi.
an OnlyFans. Okay, because I know some. I know people have talked about OnlyFans and then they talk about people that are like subscribed. I'm like, why do you do that?
Yeah,
like,
you can't do it. It's a two-way street.
Specifically with me, when people are like, oh, she subscribes to me. I'm like, why? It's fine. It means me. I don't care. And I subscribe to a lot of people because I like to see what people are posting and stuff. But it's like, you can't do that. You can't say like this person subscribed to me or whatever. Like it's like, it's private. What if I don't want people to know that I'm subscribed to this person's OnlyFans or whatever? I don't know. Anyways, I've seen that happen. I'm like, don't do that unless they're like, yeah, shout me out on the podcast. Next time, if he wants a shout out, we can.
No, I already did it. That is good enough. He'll be happy with that.
Aw, hi. I don't know who you are either, or do I know? Did
No,
you talk
you
to me?
don't.
Oh.
No.
Sometimes we share similar fandoms.
Oh, that was very close to femdoms.
Femdoms? What's a femdom?
Femdoms, I mean, not femdoms.
Oh.
Okay, we better end it. Well, I just got sleepy, and you know what? I really want to get the seafood boil.
Okay, we're gonna end it here. We're gonna get the seafood boil. Mucky, say bye. Bye.
Say bye, people.
Oh, the podcast.
The
podcast.
Oh my gosh,
That's a picture.
So cute.
Okay, we'll get one of you. Okay.
Oh
his
my
nose is wet.
gosh, that was. Oh my god, it was so sweet.
He's so cute. All right. Thanks, guys, for watching.
Thank you so
and
much.
Subscribe to Callie on YouTube. She's under CalGator143.
Yep.
Callie Creeman on OnlyFans. You can find me on OnlyFans, onlytrish.com, or you can go to my free OnlyFans, trishnaked.com. Find Callie on Instagram at CalGator143. Twitter.
Callie Creeman.
Okay. So just one of the two.
One of the two.
It's like my passwords. One of the two is going to work.
Oh my gosh, yes, I love that. Actually, no, we added one to the
have a few.
collection.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Okay. That's cute.
Hey, you're that good.
Oh, baby, I'm so tired. I was tired, too.